A little boy would run around his neighborhood every day after school to play football and watch the matches he dreamed of on TV. For that boy, football was not just a game, it was a dream, an impossible dream. Even though he was very good with a football, going to the stands and breathing the air of that big stadium was his greatest desire. But his life did not offer enough opportunities to realize this dream. His family was in financial difficulties, and having a child interested in football had always felt like a burden to them. Every morning when he woke up excited to play football at school, he encountered the same thought. I don't have enough money to go to the match. With his eyes a little disappointed, he continued to dream of it in his mind. But he knew that if he didn't have money, it would not be possible for him to buy a ticket and watch those matches. He still dreamed of entering the stadium gates. The football players running on the field, the enthusiastic cheers of the stands. But all these thoughts caused the light in his eyes to slowly fade. One day, unlike any other, this boy's life would suddenly change. A big football match was being held right outside his neighborhood. Everyone was talking, tickets were being sold, and an enthusiastic crowd was gathering in front of the stadium at any moment. This was perhaps the greatest opportunity of his life, but he still didn't have a ticket. Knowing that he wouldn't be able to get a ticket, the boy started to watch the crowd from a distance. There was a hopelessness inside him. Maybe one day, maybe never. At that moment, a man that everyone ignored caught his attention. That man who was slowly walking among the crowd seemed to be someone who attracted the attention of the crowd. That man was Donald Trump. Yes, you heard right. Trump arrived at the stadium where the football match was being held, and the people around him noticed him. No one knew what to do or how to react. As Trump walked with his arms bent and simple, a child's eyes met his in the crowd. The boy was looking at Trump with his eyes wide open. He was so close that he almost looked like he could reach him. Trump turned his eyes to the boy and started to approach slowly. The boy didn't know what to do, and on the other hand, he couldn't stop his heart from beating rapidly. Trump looked at the boy in his characteristic calm but determined manner. There was great disappointment in the boy's eyes. He had obviously not been able to get a ticket and had been deprived of watching that magnificent match. Trump noticed the boy's situation, and after a short silence, he asked, "You really love football, don't you?" The boy nodded excitedly, but the words were not coming to his lips. He just stared in astonishment. Trump smiled and took out a few VIP tickets from his pocket. "Here's your seat. Now you can see the field up close. Watch your match, live your dream," he said. The boy couldn't believe his eyes. His eyes started to shine. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. At that moment, it was as if time had stopped. The boy slowly held the ticket in his hand, and a few drops of tears flowed from his eyes. That moment was not just a ticket, but a life-changing experience. The boy thanked Trump with all that astonishment and started walking towards the VIP area. When he stepped into the stadium, he was instantly filled with excitement. Millions of people were watching every move of the football players around him. There was an enthusiastic atmosphere in the stands. The boy had the chance to see the field up close. He felt at peace. However, this gesture Trump made to him actually had much deeper meanings. For that boy, that ticket was much more than just watching a match. That ticket was a chance for a person to realize their dream. Every move of the football players was telling him, "One day you will be here too." After that moment that changed his life, the boy realized that anything was possible. He understood that he lived in a world where dreams could come true no matter what. And Trump had not only given him a ticket, he had also given him a life lesson. He had told him that we should not miss the opportunities that come our way in life, and that sometimes pursuing a dream is more important than anything else. When that match was over, the boy was not only happy when he left that stadium. At that moment, he had gained more courage to realize his dream. Now he knew that nothing could stop him.